Hi, I'm Ayan,
And I'm Sid.
and you're watching Every Car.
Fun fact, did you guys know that the Mercedes G-Wagon was initially supposed to be like this military car that the military people of Germany used to carry stuff around? Later, it went on to become a luxury status symbol of its own.
Today, we're going to be talking about the legendary G-Wagon, which is now turning electric. Yes, you heard that right, electric. There is going to be an all-new interior design with the EQG, and it's going to come in two variants, the EQG 560 as well as the EQG 580. Both names have been trademarked by Mercedes already.
Although it has been completely electrified, it is going to maintain that Porsche road presence that everyone loves about the G-Wagon. This design is going to be very interesting because the electric car range has been a point of contention for almost all electric cars, and the G-Wagon's boxy design is not going to lend too many points for its aerodynamics. Most new electric cars, especially electric SUVs, have become more and more slopey to cut through air as much as possible, and let's see how the G-Wagon fares against that. According to some renders, and again we can't say anything for certain, by the looks of it, it looks like there are going to be some new taillight designs, which in my opinion actually look good. But Ayan doesn't seem to like it as much as I do. But you do let us know how you like the new taillight designs in the comments down below. Mercedes should stick with putting the spare wheel at the back of the G-Wagon, which gives it its traditional look. Through the renders, we can also see that they have completely eliminated the grille and we are able to see a new front fascia to the car. Overall, Mercedes should stick with the traditional G-Wagon design because that is one of the main selling points for the G-Wagon.
Like we said in the start, the interior is going to have a full redesign. It's going to borrow a lot of things from the Mercedes EQS. It is rumored to have the dual screen layout like the S-Class, or you can upgrade to the full hyper screen layout like you see in the EQS, which is pretty cool in my opinion. If you do decide to upgrade to the 3-screen hyper screen layout, you get one screen for the driver, you get one screen in the center, and you get one screen for the passenger. Both the driver's display as well as the passenger's display gets a 12-inch screen, while the center screen is going to be 18 inches. With that, you will also get technology like the latest navigation system from Mercedes, which is very cool with the whole augmented reality thing, as well as a face recognition so that when you sit in the car, it's set to your profile, which is really cool in my opinion. With all of that being said, you're still going to have the traditional G-Wagon things. You're still going to have ambient lighting, the plush interiors, and those are things that Mercedes has to keep because that is what makes the G-Wagon a G-Wagon.
If you have enjoyed the video so far, please do consider subscribing to the video and liking the video. We've seen that 80% of the people who are watching the video are actually not subscribed, so please do support us by subscribing to the channel. Now, talk about the batteries of the car. We can expect the EQG to borrow most of its electric drive systems from the EQS saloon. This means that the EQG 580 should get a twin electric motor setup with about 523 horsepower and a 108 kilowatt hour battery pack. In the EQS on which it is based, the company claims about 478 miles of range and a 0 to 60 time of about 4.8 seconds, but expect these numbers to be hit because of the weight of the G-Wagon. It is much heavier than the EQS. Also, expect the mileage to be less because of the aerodynamics of the G-Wagon. The smaller EQG 560 should have a 90 kilowatt hour battery pack and a 4-wheel drive system to aid with its off-road ability. There are also rumors about an AMG version of the EQG producing a whopping 761 horsepower. All of the cars are rumored to have 200 kilowatt fast charging capabilities.
In terms of the price, the current G-Wagon costs about $130,000. So don't expect the EQG to be any cheaper. The EQG is rumored to cost around $160,000 without options, which is crazy money to think about. And that brings us to what we think of the car. I mean, in my opinion, there isn't much to say in this department. I think we all knew that Mercedes was heading this way. I mean, they started moving to electric when we saw the EQC, then the EQS. And so I'm not surprised that they're moving from the G-Wagon to the EQG. I'm interested to see what Mercedes does with this G-Wagon because a lot of the G-Wagon characteristics are going away when you turn it electric. You don't get that V8 bi-turbo, you don't get that exhaust note, and so those are things that make the G-Wagon a G-Wagon. And so when you take that away, it starts becoming less of a G-Wagon, but let's see how Mercedes handles it. With all of that being said, the EC score for this car is
6.5 out of 10. Now, we've given it a 6.5 out of 10 for a few reasons. First of which is simply because it's a G-Wagon. A G-Wagon is obnoxiously expensive to start with, and the electric version of the G-Wagon is going to be no less. Like Ayan said, if it starts at around $160,000, it is going to be very, very expensive with just a few options. Although the new generation of the G-Wagon should be better than the old one at driving, don't expect it to corner like it's nobody's business. The G-Wagon is advertised as sort of a go-anywhere vehicle where you can take it off-road and on-road. But if Mercedes doesn't increase its range, that is going to be a problem.
So that's about it for the Mercedes EQG. We're very excited for it to come out. I mean, it's a G-Wagon. Who wouldn't be excited for it? If you did enjoy the video, please do consider subscribing and liking the video. If you want to check out our last video, you can click up here.
If you want to watch a video of another Mercedes-Benz that we made, click here. If you want to watch a video that YouTube recommends you may like, click here. And if you want to subscribe, click here. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Goodbye.